This is CBS 47 Eyewitness News this morning in high definition.
Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Joey Horta.
I'm Alex Backus. It's the top of the hour, and we are tracking the Ferguson Fire in Mariposa County. There is now a new mandatory evacuation order in place for Incline Road from Clearinghouse to the Foresta Bridge. This fire's burned now over 12,000 acres and is only 2% contained.
We have team coverage this morning. Anthony Bailey's in the Pinpoint Weather Center with a look at how the heat will impact firefighters and how the smoke's impacting air quality. But we begin with CBS 47's Fabiola Ramirez live from Awani with the latest on the fire. New numbers in. Fabiola.
Yes, we do have new numbers coming in, but that fire is still threatening homes and many areas. But I do have Michael Whitaker with me, Public Information Officer. Go ahead and tell us about the updated numbers that we heard on acreage size this morning.
Currently, the updated acreage is approximately 12,300 acres right now, so that's obviously up from the 9,000 plus acres that we gave you yesterday. We'll have more accurate numbers later on this morning. We still are at a containment about 2%, but like I said, we do expect those numbers to rise a little bit later on this morning when we get the actual official numbers in.
Yeah. And we do have some new mandatory evacuations in place. Go ahead and tell me a little bit of where that is located and what the addition and what people should expect.
Along with the mandatory evacuations that were currently already in place, we do have a new mandatory evacuation off of Incline Road, and that'll be from Clearinghouse to Foresta Bridge.
And go ahead and tell me, yesterday we heard that you guys were dealing a lot with steep terrain. Is that the case still for today?
So it is. The fire currently is burning down towards in the Merced River Canyon area, and what's going on is that obviously is very steep and accessible terrain. So what we're doing right now is trying to coordinate with our engines, our air attack, our dozers, and our crews to try to find contingency areas where we can build line around it and try to fight this fire aggressively.
And over 100 structures still being threatened by this fire. Is structure protection one of your main priorities for today?
Absolutely. Life and property are always up there for what our concerns are for any fire that we go fight. So absolutely, we're taking that into consideration and doing the best we can to protect all homes.
And also for today, you guys are having a briefing later today, but do you know anything as far as it comes what the plan for today is?
Currently, I don't have the official plan. The briefing will be taking place here in the next couple of minutes. They'll be lining all these crews out that you see here behind me, and they'll be getting their assignments and heading out in the field to fight this fire.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Michael. And today there's going to be a meeting tonight at Wasuma Elementary School at 6 p.m. for anyone who wants any further information about the Ferguson Fire here burning in Mariposa County. Fabiola Ramirez, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Fabiola, thank you. And that fire claimed the life of one local firefighter. 36-year-old Braden Varney died Saturday. Officials say it appears his bulldozer rolled off a ridge. Mariposa residents watched as a procession went down Main Street yesterday to say farewell to the local hero. CAL FIRE says they lost contact with Varney early Saturday morning, and a helicopter discovered his bulldozer down in a canyon.
Every time we ran across each other, he would talk to me like he had known me all his life. He's probably one of the nicest young men I've met.
Varney leaves behind a wife and 2 young children. A GoFundMe account has been set up for his family. All right, now we have a live look from Yosemite this morning where you can still see smoke from that fire.
Still hanging around. Anthony, what's going on out there?
Yeah, weather-wise, we're going to see that smoke sitting in place for quite a while. There's not a lot of movement right now to shift it out of the area near Yosemite. Those sky camera shots will likely be a little dubious here for the next several days. Right now, we do see heat advisories to the north and east of the area. Of course, on top of that, we're not going to see a lot of wind flow, a little change in the wind pattern at all. So keep in mind, dealing with poor air quality, you want to avoid prolonged outdoor activities. It's probably not the great week to go do any hiking there in the Yosemite area if you can avoid it. Irritation of the respiratory system, obviously, for folks who have breathing issues, and then those with existing conditions are at the highest risk. Of course, there is an air quality alert for that area for, I'd imagine, the rest of this week, if not into next week. Stay with us, of course. We'll talk more about that, plus the Valley heat wave and the record that we could see broken here in the next week or so. We'll talk all about it coming up.
All right, and some folks having a hard time dealing with this smoke. Doctors say that peak air pollution time is between 12 and 7 p.m. Allergy specialist Dr. A.M. Aminian says people shouldn't take chances. He's recommending staying indoors if you can, keeping track of symptoms like chest pains, blurry vision, and fogginess.
The start of symptoms, get inside, and then drink plenty of liquids. If you're still not feeling good, call your doctor.
Dr. Aminian tells us spending too much time outside when the air quality is low and the heat is high could lead to heat stroke or death. He recommends staying hydrated. You can stay with us on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the fire and on our website, yourcentralvalley.com. You can also download our mobile app.